I've been an animation artist for 30 years and I've got a really cool animation story to tell you that happened just this past weekend, especially if you like the Animaniacs.
Who blew the wad?
Or Rick and Morty.
I thought your whole gimmick was f***ing off. It's certainly what made me a fan.
If you're like me, they are your two favorite cartoons in the whole world. So this weekend I posted a story about how I met the voices of Yakko and Wakko from the Animaniacs. I knew that I didn't have any Animaniacs shirts. I loved that show so much that I wore those shirts until they were just faded threads. I thought about wearing my Warner Brothers Animation Crew shirt because Animaniacs was made at Warner Brothers. But I had actually met those voice actors at the animation studio Klasky Csupo. So I decided to wear a Rick and Morty shirt because the Animaniacs was my favorite show when I was younger.
Good night, everybody.
And right now my favorite show is Rick and Morty.
I hope it's not because you're watching, but don't go anywhere. Oh, did you?
So I'm wearing a Rick and Morty shirt and telling the story of how Paulsen, the voice of Yakko from the Animaniacs, saw my Animaniacs shirt and said, "Hey, look at his shirt." And then Jess Harnell, the voice of Wakko, said, "Hey man, I really like your shirt." I posted that video and Ian Cardoni and Harry Belden, the voices of Rick and Morty, coordinated some comments. Ian Cardoni, the voice of Rick, commented, "Hey, look at his shirt," just like Rob Paulsen had done. And then Harry Belden, the voice of Morty, responded to that comment saying, "Hey man, I really like your shirt." They coordinated their comments to recreate the experience that I had meeting the voice actors of the Animaniacs. So today's fit is Bob's Burgers. The shows where I especially enjoy the voices would be the Animaniacs, Rick and Morty, and Bob's Burgers. Next on that list would be Archer, and you get a lot of crossover there. H. John Benjamin, who is the voice of Bob in Bob's Burgers.
So this town is gonna be crawling with empty bellies ready to eat Bob's Burgers, baby!
Is also the voice of Sterling Archer.
And you're not really supposed to be back here, even if you have I was gonna say hairnet.
And Chris Parnell, who is the voice of Cyril Figgis in Archer.
Oh, well, my favorite day, by default, is September 30th, obviously, end of the fiscal year.
Is also the voice of Jerry Smith in Rick and Morty.
I thought it was cool.
I don't give a f*** what you think, Jerry.
I wanted to share that story with you all. I thought you might enjoy it. I want to personally thank Ian Cardoni and Harry Belden. Thank you guys. That was really cool. And I really like Ian Cardoni's little bio on his Instagram profile. I'm not the smartest man in the universe, but I play him on TV. A callback to those old 80s commercials.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV.
That made me laugh out loud. So hats off to all the amazing voice actors out there, all the animation artists and animation fans, and hats on to the best cartoon in this dimension or any parallel dimension, Rick and Morty. Oh yeah, and maybe don't watch that story that I posted about getting fired off of Rick and Morty. I swear it wasn't my fault. At least I don't think it was. That's kind of warm. I'm gonna keep that on. Cold when you don't have hair.